The Victoria's Secret fashion show returned in full force in 2025, held on October 15th at Steiner Studios in New York City. After a hiatus, the show has reintroduced more of the classic glamour, with nostalgic faces, new stars, and a much more diverse lineup. Here are 20 of the standout models from the show, why each one was memorable and how they contributed to making the 2025 edition so talked about. Top 20 models and their highlights. Here are 20 of the top models from VSFS 2025. Not ranked strictly, all notable. All names and details are from confirmed lists, fashion media coverage, and observer reaction. Gigi Hadid. Gigi made multiple powerful appearances. One look was an all-pink sparkly two-piece with a dramatic cape of 3D rose petals. Another was angelic in white camisole and shorts with massive quilted wings. Her return feels both nostalgic, she has been a VS regular, and fresh. Bella Hadid. Bella's reappearance was notable, especially after her recent health issues. She did two distinct looks, one a bold red set with dramatic accessories, another glimmering white lace set with crystal fringe. Her runway presence still draws a lot of attention. Adriana Lima, a returning legend. Her presence brings a sense of mythic glamour. In 2025, she wore a gold shimmering bodysuit with gold wings in one segment. Her return is one of the biggest nostalgic draws. Alessandra Ambrosio also returning. Ambrosio walked many times in earlier VSFS shows. In 2025 she made one of the most memorable runway moments. Her outfit featured metallic copper wings and a sequined bodysuit, very VS fantasy style. Candice Swanepoel, a veteran angel. She continues to deliver elegance, poise, and strong runway moments. She had looks with strong gold or jeweled wings, reminiscent of the classic versus fantasy pieces. Ashley Graham, one of the more celebrated returns in terms of body diversity. Ashley's presence represents the brand's continued move toward inclusion, and she strutted a look that married traditional VS glamour with confidence in curves. Barbara Palvin, known for her soft features and strong poise. Barbara's looks blended elegance and bold glam. Her gowns or wearable pieces had warm tones, often gold or metallic, with beaded details. Anok. She has become a go-to model for shows that want diversity, strong runway walk, and style that commands attention. Her aesthetic and presence add a sharp contrast to more classic versus fantasy styles. Alex Consani, a younger model who has already made headlines. Alex is one of the more talked about newer faces. Her looks were polished, often with a mix of tinsel, metallic, or statement wings that reflect both youthful edge and brand heritage. Angel Reese. This is a standout because she is the first professional athlete to walk in the show. The WNBA star's debut drew attention, not just for the novelty, but for how confidently she carried a runway persona, showing both athletic strength and fashion flair. Suni Lee, another athlete in the show. Olympic gold medalist Suni Lee made her runway debut in VSFS 2025, walking for the pink segment. It highlights how the show is broadening beyond purely modeling talent to include personalities from sports. Precious Lee is another model drawing praise. Her debut with VS, or first big appearance in one of the newer VSFS shows, made fans excited. She combined confident curves with runway polish. Paloma Elsesser, known for her advocacy for size diversity and for being a runway favorite, Paloma's outfits in VSFS 2025 blended grace and edge. She represents the newer generation of models who carry strong personal brands and influence. Bahati Prinsloo, another veteran angel. Her return adds texture, experience, and style legacy. Her walk, look, and aura remind audiences of what made VS its signature brand for years. Jasmine Tukes. Jasmine walked pregnant, showing body confidence and challenging norms, yet maintaining elegance. Her presence was powerful, especially because it signals that models are not just fashion objects, but real people with changing bodies. Lily Aldridge, another established model returning. Her history with VS gives any appearance weight. Her runway walk is smooth, her style polished, and fans love seeing her back. Yumi Nu, a newer face with strong visibility. She represents size inclusion and new aesthetic lines for the brand. Her appearance attends to a larger cultural shift that VS has been making. Emily Ratajkowski, known more broadly as a model/personality. Her runway debut here is one of the more talked about moments, because she brings celebrity crossover, social media visibility, and a sense of arriving in the VS world. Barbie Ferreira, another newer model who walked in a playful segment, often styled in youthful or bold pieces, for example for Pink. Her presence adds flavor, attitude, and connection to younger audiences. Quenlin Blackwell, she's among the fresh faces this year. Even if not fully established to the level of some veterans, her walk, styling, and inclusion in the lineup mark her as one to watch, a rising model in this renewed era of VS shows. What made the 2025 top models stand out? Several themes help explain why these 20 were particularly notable. Nostalgia plus icons. Models like Adriana Lima, Alessandra Ambrosio, Lily Aldridge, Bahati Prinsloo, etc. tap into the classic era of VS shows. Their return bridges past and present. Diversity and inclusion. New models include those with different body types, ages, backgrounds. Athletes, Angel Reese, Suni Lee. Plus-size models, Ashley Graham, Paloma Elsesser. Transgender representation, Alex Consani, show a broader definition of beauty. Celebrity crossover presence. Emily Ratajkowski, Angel Reese, etc. bring more media attention. That helps reach beyond just fashion audiences. Strong runway moments. Some models got especially strong looks. Wings, dramatic capes, metallic body chains, etc. and memorable openings or segments. These moments tend to ensure people remember you. Gigi's 3D rose petal cape. Ambrosio's copper wings among them. Personal stories and statements. Jasmine Tookes walking while pregnant. Veteran models showing they still have the stage. Newcomers stepping up. These narratives add emotional weight. Why these models matter for the brand and fashion. Rebranding and relaunch. Since its return, after being paused/critically re-evaluated, Victoria's Secret has aimed for more inclusivity, modernization, and relevance. Casting these 20 plus more shows how they are trying to balance heritage with change. Social media and influence factor. Models now are not just runway walkers. Many are influencers, activists, crossover celebrities. Their followings amplify every look, every segment. That helps the show get attention far beyond the set. Cultural impact. Showing diversity in age, body, background, career, sports, modeling, media, invites broader audiences. It suggests that beauty and confidence aren't limited to narrow categories. While most reactions to the 2025 VS show were positive, especially around who walked, there are some tensions. Some purists miss the more fantastical or heavily themed segments from older VS shows. They expect wings, themes, over-the-top production. Some felt parts of the show were more restrained. There's always debate about how new versus veteran the show should be. Critics sometimes say reliance on legacy names dilutes the chance for newer faces to carry more weight. Also, runway moments for newer models might be shorter or less prominent. That can lead to criticism about tokenism or uneven treatment. The 2025 Victoria's Secret fashion show's top models represent both the past and the future. The mix of legendary angels, returning icons, rising stars, and crossover celebrities suggests a carefully crafted lineup, one that wants to honor the brand's heritage while signaling change. For viewers, these 20 models provided the magic, diversity, glamour, and narrative that make VSFS more than just a lingerie runway. Watching Gigi's capes, Jasmine's pregnancy walk, Angel Reese's athletic stride, Bella's comeback. All of these moments feed into larger cultural conversations about beauty, empowerment, and representation. If the mission is to make Victoria's Secret fashion show not only a fashion spectacle but a statement of inclusive glamour, then these top models delivered. They are the faces VS chose to show the world. Experience, diversity, strength, and style.